we're still doing this.
Look, it's interesting.
Yeah, I know. I guess.
But
can I play for a bit?
It's kind of boring. Yeah, go for it.
Yay! All right. Ooh, a thing.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
The Wetzels?
I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of these traps. Ugh, I'm gonna wipe that stupid feather off his face. When I'm a knight, things are gonna be very different.
Alright, whatever, bye. Ooh, sounds like a... Ooh, like a type of string.
Oh my god, don't shoot the goat.
I can't go that far.
Good.
I'm literally just stuck in this periphery. Alright, well. God fucking damn it.
I wasn't always the master archer, you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
I guess, dude, is a chart gonna have to teach me how to be a better marksman?
Or you're gonna have to uncharted the shit out of this.
I can't shoot. Can't shoot. Alright, whatever. Yes. So we know we can't.
It was at that point I realized I needed to stop shooting fucking arrows.
Okay, yeah, like Jesus God, sorry. Oh my God!
Just pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves.
Listen, you little shit.
Look, not all of my ideas can be gems, okay?
No, in fact, I'll say like 50. Hang on, let me. There's gotta be something to do in that thing with the.
You stopped the timer.
Did I?
It's still on 14:59.
All right, well, sorry.
We're getting a longer episode, I guess.
Yeah, see. All right, cool.
Bees!
I ruled the bees' day. That lovely meal.
But I got these apples.
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
And those are for the squirrels.
Yeah, I guess. Can't do anything about these bees.
Nope.
Well, I guess I ruined somebody's proposal dinner. Listen, I have my own agenda.
That's dark, bro.
I know, I don't care. The marriage was
Go
gonna...
up.
No, we already with her.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. That's where the guy is.
Oh, right,
that's where the
yeah.
cave is. Come on, man.
Fuck off, it's midnight.
It is midnight. It's past midnight.
So I guess you see my point.
People can't tell, but I just glared at you.
People also can't tell. Probably correct.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if anyone knows, but like Edward gets like giant boners when we.
These
do
are not that
recordings.
important
It's
to
very
the story. Some guard probably just left those there out of laziness.
Whatever. Anyway, let's go get the fucking thing. Oh wait, other way.
Maybe the meat's for that thing.
Yeah, maybe. Let's try that. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's for the badger.
Ew, gross.
Oh, the badger's for the squirrels. Cool.
Nice.
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 We just have a badger in our cape. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Oh, hello. There's a. Oh, look, there's a thing. No, thing no. Oh.
told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Careful, I've slain many monsters
I'll
before.
return with better tasting food.
But if you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that.
Come on, man.
Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
No, he's that guy.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Let's not put our mouths there later.
No, it's not kiss that butt.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an eye of a beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Oh, we have things. Can you help me with Sarnax's side?
Can you tell me about that Snarlax's eyes again?
The legendary flame-eyed monster back there behind me
Damn it. No,
has purple eyes with glowing blue
Well, this is
pupils.
interesting. Just hearing this.
Ulfie will help you retrieve them if you bring him a sweet-tasting snack.
Alright, hold on.
Happy trails.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving.
Alright. We
do you
have
want to get the squirrels first?
strawberries. Come on, man. Strawberries. There we go.
Those are sweet, but only when cooked.
Okay.
Cool.
So now we know where to go.
Right, let's go back to the house. To the squirrels. In the pumpkin.
Yes. And then we can cook the strawberries, which I guess are strawberries, but they're yellow. Whatever.
Maybe strawberries is a different thing in this universe.
What happened to our horse guinea pig thing?
Well, remember he comes in later, that's what it says.
Alright. Well, okay.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to get the pumpkin.
Yep. We'll see if the pumpkin has anything to do with anything else.
I know what the pumpkin's for. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to use the badger.
Okay.
That pumpkin was housing 2 many squirrels for my taste.
There we go, and then we unleash the sexual predator onto the
remember
fields.
that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
Ma chérie.
There we go.
You're playing hard to get, no?
God, I forgot about that.
Feel a few, bro.
I fucking love that as a kid. And then, I mean, it was very clear that he was not a good guy. I don't know if anybody like people like I don't know.
Do you
Like,
remember the Dave Chappelle joke about him?
yeah. He's like, what kind
Sometimes
of
you gotta just grab the pussy like Pepe.
He's like,
whoa. I'm not letting my kid watch this.
Yeah.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place.
I
We have
like
over
soft, round
23.
things too.
Oh,
Like,
forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it?
Dragon.
And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest.
I forgot that I cannot be here.
Why?
This is not where I have to go. I have to go in here, I believe.
Pourquoi?
Oh wait, hold on. I think either I have two options. I either cook the strawberries in a pie.
Hello
and give it
there,
to the-
and good afternoon.
and give it
If
to
I
the
do say
troll,
so
or I
myself,
go cook the
sometimes you
pumpkins
roll
in
the
a pie.
dice, and they all come up empty. Even though the bridges are
Well,
out,
didn't the
and
troll
my
say he was gonna help
supplier
you
has
with
gone
the
missing.
monster?
I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish more people were that trustworthy around Daventry.
It's time of year.
Now, you fine strapping lad, how may I help you? Oh, hope you're hungry.
God, the eyes peeking back.
That's not a delicious, chocolate, hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. We can't solve all of Daventry's problems with weapons and force.
But diabetes.
That's not the night
There's a-
I
there's
want
a
to
balance.
serve.
This is a...
A meal, too.
He kind of looks like the guy with
He
diabetes.
kind of does it.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
He can give the giant the free samples.
Probably. But that big boulder, maybe underneath there.
Yeah,
is,
there's probably the roots.
Yeah, but
So-
how do we move the boulder?
Maybe something in the metal shop?
Maybe. You advice again? Your advice? Oh no.
Good day.
Don't get in any rhubarbs.
Just like Graham. He's good with the puns.
Okay, so.
The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. The only way that I know how to get an eye is from what I've seen is that what you have to do is you have to go up to the chemical place up there,
Yeah.
and then you dip. They have like the brewing potion, and you put the pumpkin inside of it, and then that gives you an eye. So that's one way of doing it, or
Or you can get help from the troll.
help from a troll to get the
In
eye.
order to get the help from the troll, you need the fresh, the free samples, right?
You want to try that?
I'm
Because
imagining.
I already know how to do the eye.
I think I'll do that one because that sounds more fun also.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have to actually fight a beast.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. Let's see if there's anything that can help you. Help
Hey,
us,
Graham.
like, cut roots or something.
Don't
Looks bad.
touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye.
All right. Fine. What about this?
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled.
Oh.
Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Oh, but that can be used for two things, either for the thorns or for the boulder. Damn. Choices.
Every time the word distress rings through this back away from the Crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order.
Ooh, we do not.
Nope.
No, we don't. Well, pumpkin it is. You know, I mean, there's nothing else we could do. Okay.
What if you dip the strawberries in the potion?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Hang on. You know what? Let's just go up here and see what the options are up here besides the fucking thing.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Ah, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He seems to be a bold soul, primed to take Daventry head on.
Have you been reading my diary?
He is one who needs to think a little more before he asks if he's going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true, judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
We have two shiny
Look
gold
around,
coins.
boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
You paid for the cheap thing that wasn't actually a real thing?
Damn, yeah, we do. Damn it.
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming a knight, too.
It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Oh, the lantern. So we use the lantern and we make that into... We use the pumpkin instead. And that's how we make the thing.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
Not quite sure how that's useful to us right now.
He reminds me of our...
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot.
I should probably ask first before I go dipping things in there.
Alright.
What wisdom can we share today?
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered,
GameStop.
Oh my god.
our eyes are completely
Get your
on back
Power
order.
Rewards
If you want,
card.
we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this
bet you
and
don't have a
proclamations
single hair
that,
on
it
your
seems a
pickup.
frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast. But
We killed a man.
rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch
We're
this.
calling it Crest.
Oh, the power of whitening!
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Nice. Okay,
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold
but
coin.
that's what we make for the eye.
Right.
Hang on, let me. Never mind. I was trying to adjust myself.
Well, why don't we dip something in the cauldron for free?
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
All right. Let's see. So we need $50 gold coins for that thing. So never mind. Let's just do this.
This will work great for dipping.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Go ahead and dunk it. Like maybe your bombs. Maybe you get your sweet, sweet nutsack in there. Just
Bet
barely.
you'll have a single hair on your testes.
Here you go, boy.
Oh man. All right. Well, we'll see you next
Next
time.
episode. This episode brought to you by Testis.
Reminds me of our son.
Testes, whitened by crust.
Always miss him this time of year.
He dreamed of becoming
Testes.
a knight,
I feel like your
too.
balls need...
I wish he would visit more.